Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? We are in a bit of a problem, so I decided to make myself a very small mob farm so that I can kill mobs, gain some experience, get some grave dust, cause you know, they're the undead, and hopefully get some essence of death, so that I can make graves and have accommodation for you guys. You know, well, that is also one of the reasons, but the problem is that somebody has outsmarted us. So basically, whenever you have apotheosis, you can silk touch a spawner, you can bring it back home, and you can modify it as much as you want. The problem is that now if you want to increase the spawn count, you're going to need a Piglich heart, you need Oldemodium and Unobtainium in order to reduce the delay. We had some Oldemodium, but we don't have any Unobtainium, and we don't have a Piglich heart. And then I was like, oh, finally we have Ender IO, so we can have item conduits, and they're going to be amazing for filtering. Well, guess what? There are no filters. How's that a thing? Well, either you don't need filters because conduits are going to have built-in filters, or conduits are just garbage now, because the speed thing isn't here as well. I really need to know which one is it. Hold some flint in your offhand and some deep slate or cobbled deep slate in your main hand. Shift right click on a block of obsidian. That's how you get grains of infinity? Am I getting it? Oh yeah, interesting. Does not consume the flint. Let me get an alloy furnace, see how it goes. Okay, so I have a conduit. This is the speed, which is garbage, and there are no filters. There is no way in this universe am I blind. Well, according to the wiki of Ender IO, there should be filters, but I can't find anything in this mod pack, so I'm just using pipes. And yes, eventually we are going to get the Reaper's Sight, so I should be able to get soul shards from this. But I have been thinking, should we try and get some Piglich heart? This is called the teleport pad. It's from the Oldemods team. If you put it in the nether, it's going to teleport you to a very special dimension. It's actually called the Oldemods dimension, and we better have our nature's compass. Oh, I have it. Okay, we can go. How do you work? Sneak and right click? Okay. The other dimension, which is a bit dark. Oh, why did you have to spawn me underground? That's a nice looking forest. You know, as a person who has flight, maybe we should fly. Okay, we don't. I can't fly using an elytra? Damn, you can't even stand on leaves. Oops, but in hindsight, going that way would have been better. I don't like forests. Oh, it doesn't make much of a difference, it's a different jungle. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to work. Ah yes, this is what we need. The structure compass. Oh, it's a bit expensive. I did manage to get some extra ancient debris. Unfortunately, you cannot dabble it using our Morit Crusher. Anyways, here is our structure compass. And what do we want? Yes, it is called an ancient pyramid, and it's 8,000 blocks away. Well, I do have some shepherd's pie. That should give me saturation for, I don't know, 1 hour, 50 minutes. Why does it have to be 8,000 blocks away? I don't really think there is any point of doing this together because it's like 8,000 more blocks. So I guess whenever I reach the pyramid, I will let you know. You know, I was nagging about the forest, but the alternative to forests is soul sand, which is no bueno. I'm just saying. This is literally the worst part of the journey. And I just remembered, I had soul speed in the base. It's fine, we're very close. That's a phantom. We shouldn't fight. And yeah, there is no end to this soul sand valley. Okay, it is what it is. Well, we have it on the map. It's huge. I haven't seen it yet, but oh my goodness. That's good. And there's a Piglich right over there. Well, we can take him in a soul gem. What did you have? Sharpness 10. I like that. Let's put a waypoint. Because, yeah, we do have an empty one at home. Hello, Mr. Piglich. Can you come with me? He had 10,000 health. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say if the loot is going to be amazing, but I don't think we will survive this. Well, there's one chest. Oh my goodness, yes, loot is amazing. Be patient. I'm gonna kill you. I have levitation. Well, you guys get the gist. I'll try to loot as best as I can, and I'll meet you back at the base. 4 blocks of netherite. We can mine it. Yes. And I have a magnet. Yes. Aha, so I'm back, and look at all the goodies. Well, I noticed that the books are just amazing. I snatched as much as I could, and also any netherite armor that I could find. However, let us deal with the Piglich first. So, here is a Piglich. He fights. Interesting. Go in the jar. Lovely. Of course, we're going to add the Piglich to our little collection over here. And I also have a tuna fish, you know, for making sushi. And yeah, we do get the hearts. That takes care of the spawn count, but we also need to get some unobtainium. I think. Yeah, the speed is garbage. And only one baby. Oh, and by the way, this is enchanted ash and the undead cannot cross it. I have to reduce the range because sometimes they do spawn over here. But you see, they can't cross. Okay, so you can find unobtainium in the End Highlands. And well, this is an End Highland biome. But it was around here. Somewhere? Oh yeah, here. Also, these are GregTech indicator ores and, well, look, they're floating over the void. I don't really have a plan. I guess we just dig. I have upgraded my Terra Shatterer, so we should be able to dig a 3x3, and we're getting GregTech ores. Amazing. Huh. That was fast. Can I harvest it? Yes, I got 9 pieces from 1 ore. Is there more? Oh yes. So wait a minute, the first time I got 9, this time I got 2, this time I got 1, 6. Well, that was great. Let's look for more. Oh, come on. It's not rare. I mean, I just took a turn. Well, today is the day that I got more unobtainium than all the modium, and I'm not gonna complain. What the? Okay, there's something wrong. I have 49. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this until I have mana, then I'll meet you back at the base. It's just a 3x3, so it shouldn't consume that much mana. So I just went back home and made some unobtainium site, and well, unobtainium isn't very unobtainable. It's actually everywhere. Look, and it comes in clusters. Well, I'm not gonna complain because I wasn't in the mood of looking for an ore for like 15 hours. Also, did you have any idea that he's going to give us 6 dusts? Yes, exactly. That's crazy. So wait a minute, I can even start making entangled blocks. Ooh, we're gonna entangle everything. Anywho, we're going to add unobtainium to our spawner over here. How many can I add? That was 38. How fast are you? Oh, okay. We might need to add 1 stack, which is fine. 1 stack of raw ore gives us like 6 stacks of ingots. I mean, look, well, that seems to be 1 stack. Let's test it. It's actually not that bad. Ignore the debuffs, that's because of my sword. But one thing that I forgot is that we should be able to add a few more Piglich heart. That should give me more zombies. What the? Okay, now it's significantly better. I'm actually happy with this. Alright guys, it's been actually a few hours later, and I just had a thought. It is episode 4, and if I go AFK, what's going to happen around the base? We're going to get beef, that's it. And considering the fact that there is something called an all-the-mod star, maybe we should have some technologies. I'm a bit scared. I think we are behind schedule. So despite what you might believe in, that is an azalea tree. That means there should be a lush cave underneath. Yes. It's mine. So as I was saying, if you want to get into technologies, you first need to have power. And despite whatever you're going to say, the best way of generating power in every single mod pack after 1.14 is power. And yes, I have curses. And yes, I was meant to find a lush cave so that I can find some clay, or there's some here, but Biomes of Plenty has changed the biome. Oh, well, I just flew. There are lush caves and plenty of clay. Oh, the stellar thing. I knew it was gonna do that. It's just that that was my first one. There were 2 apotheosis bosses right next to each other. The explosion was me. We're fine. Really changed this stupid sword. I am finally back at the base. We have plenty of clay, and I just wanted to clarify something. The reason that I say I have to change my stupid sword every single episode is because of Plaguebringer. Chance to apply bad effects. So you hit someone, they get a bad effect, then they touch you, you get the same bad effect. So here is a llama. Okay, he died. If you can't one-shot them. Oh, come on. Hey you, demonstrate. You get the gist. We don't need demonstrations. We are going to need a ton of blaze rods, and that should give me a crazy supply of the dielectric paste. The reason that I'm saying power is going to be our best bet is that, well, everything is going to be standard. Generation of power, transferring the power, and also storing that power. Also, it's very lag friendly. We have to think of the future, and no, I was not cooking the Morit. I'm not in the business of hurting anyone. I just wanted you to know that. So we don't cook anything. So I have already made the starter reactor, which is a bit garbage, so we're going to go with the basic. My biggest problem is going to be lack of redstone. That's it. And also uranite. We don't have that many ores. We just need 36 blocks, right? Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't have formed. So that is the output. We shall have 3 rods. And I guess for the moment, 3 orbs. So we're going to link every rod to each orb. Come on. We give the reactor 1 bucket of water, uranite, redstone, coal, and ice. Also auto mode on so that we don't waste any power. So is it on? Oh yeah, we're generating power. Generating 1000 RF, that's garbage. It's fine, we are going to fix that. Now that we have some power, the next tier is going to be hardened. So 1 block of gold and 1 iron. We can do it with blocks, so I don't really have to automate it now. And while we are doing this, I just remembered something very important. The mod pack actually went through an update, so my worn notebook works. I didn't have this book the whole time. But occultism has also gone through an update, and in order to make different types of books, we need to drop the book inside the fire. Yeah, we get taboo books. Also the feathers. And since I'm going to work on power, here's what we're going to do. We're also going to try and make extra miners. I already put everything inside a chest. Yes. And since the rituals take a lot of time, we might as well do them too. We're going to need 5 more miners. But very good. Our blocks are ready. Thank you, thank you. Wish it would have made noises. You know, like Project Ozone. Something cheerful. Well, we have all the energized steel that we need in order to upgrade the reactor, but we're also going to make some blaze. It's gonna be slow, but I have work to do. You know, the stupid miner. This is just tier 1, and honestly, I don't remember how many tiers were they. We could have used the hopper. You're a garbage reactor. Look, it's losing power. It's fine, maybe I should upgrade it. The problem is that you're going to lose the uranite, and I don't have that much. Well, as long as you manage, I don't have a problem. Yeah, we're good. We're up to blazing. This is just a very small progress update. We're up to genies. And yeah, this time I'm actually using hoppers to put the items in the pedestal. Listen, this way the only thing that I have to do is to right click with the book. I was also short on ores, so our guy is working. I know, efficiency at its finest. Ladies and gentlemen, another progress update. We have the genie, and we have also moved up to Neotic. I know, it's gonna take ages, but that is perfectly fine because I have so much things to do. First off, in order to summon the Afrit, what we're missing is some echo shards. And I'm assuming, yeah, a bunch of isnium. Well, we do have a few ores, thanks to the old miner. That gives me 18. That's good, but the echo shard itself is not great, so we're going to have a new spell for breaking, and I need to go back to the deep dark. Yes, it does break. In this way I can break the catalysts. Like so. Oh, and yeah, I need the redstone. The shards. We're good. There's one more. Oh, come on. That's not fair. They should have limited the wardens to just one. Because imagine doing this in vanilla, you'll be dead already. I would. I do have a feeling that these are the last final chests. And I missed. I missed the Shrieker. But it's fine. I think the key is not to run away. I have lifesteal and that should help a bit. Yep. Mine is the 8 to armor. Like shooting yourself in the leg. We are still making Niotic crystals and well, we had 16 blocks of diamonds, now we have 5 left. I don't think that's going to be enough, maybe we need 3 or 4 more blocks. I have also upgraded the miners to Afrit and now we're up to the Morit. The problem is that from the items that you see over here, we have everything minus the Nether Star. And I need to kill withers. So yeah, I came up with this ridiculous spell. It's like the tiny planet from Botania and it makes the effects orbit you. Like a planet. You know, it's called Orbit. And it's heal. And it's amplified. So when you walk around, the undead are damaged by a lot. But that is not the important thing. I have also discovered that there are familiars in occultism. We're going to summon one. Beholder Familiar. Highlights nearby entities with a glow effect and shoots lasers. Why not? Besides, a beholder has only one eye, so even if it's beautiful, he cannot have beautiful eyes. That title belongs to me. The best way of having a competition is that you rig it from the start. I have 4 skeleton skulls. I have to relocate them for every single ritual. I know I can get more from occultism, I'm just lazy. Anywho, this seems to be a very cheap ritual. We just need some glowstones, some spider eyes, and a spider sacrifice. I have him in a soul gem, don't you worry. So, the book goes in, and we kill the sacrifice. Did it work? Yes. Oh, hello. So we need to try it on something. Hey, you. He's not doing that much damage. It's okay. Let's go get some nether stars. We don't have that many full skulls, but we do have a ton of fragments. Yeah, 392. So is it going to be like this? You're going to highlight everyone? I don't like that. Why do I have a feeling that he's gonna die? Oops. What did I do? Wake up. Hey, I think I killed him. You're not gonna do anything, right? That's the wither. Probably not. Yeah, he's gonna die. We save him. Oh, I got extra hearts. We shall consume them. And what if for the moment we change you to projectile? The wither is an undead mob, so if you hit it with healing, it's gonna die. Like that one. Oops, forgot to save the changes. Yeah, hello? 50 damage. That's good. I have to wait for it to charge. Don't move. I'm stunned. I'm not really sure if we should keep the beholder or not, but there are other familiars and we're going to try them later. For the moment we just have our nether stars, so let us get our miners. They're not going to be operational today, well maybe they are, but it's not going to be automated. Because we're going to automate everything using applied energistics, which I think it has to be done next episode. I'll say you, come with me. I was hoping that the laser beam is going to be very cool, but it wasn't. And I don't like the fact that it highlights all the mobs. even passive ones, and this is gonna take ages. See you in a bit. Hello! Yes, it's been a bit, and yes, it is a blood moon. I'm just waiting for my final Niotic crystal, which I think we should be able to help it a bit. We bind all of them to this one. Also, I am processing some uranium, because uranium in this mod pack can be converted back into uranite. And that is something that we would be able to burn in the reactor, and I'm extremely short on uranite. Thank you. We also take the reactor. I think a Niotic reactor should give us somewhere around 100,000 RF per tick, which is not that bad. Then we can use it in order to get spirited and nitro. Does require a lot of capacitors, I'm not gonna lie. So here is hardened. It's not a quest. Yes. Here is blazing. Come on, give me the quest. And this is the most expensive one so far. We need 36 capacitors. We can manage that. And voila, Niotic. I still have a block. It gives you 23,000 RF. What? Are you sure? Well, that's not great. We have to upgrade then. Yay, I have to kill more withers. Oh, and yeah, we need to upgrade the rods. This is taking ages. Because you see, each and every rod has a transfer rate, and this is the basic one. It can only transfer 400 RF. Hardened is 1,000. We go a bit higher. Well, we can exactly go to Niotic. It's not that bad. The spirited reactor is causing a bit of a problem, meaning that we don't have enough emeralds. I'm trading with villagers, I'm making new villagers, but we are progressing very slowly. Actually, apparently I'm lying. We are advancing very fast. I like that. Well, after a bunch of sacrifices, we're getting up to nitro. I think I need 9 iterations of this because each one gives us 16, and we need 140 capacitors. And unfortunately, we were also out of blazing crystals because I converted all of my blaze rods into blaze powder, and well, we don't have blaze rods anymore. That was stupid, I know. But if I'm not wrong, I should be able to convert some of that blaze powder into crystals, because then I can get some gates. Yeah. 4 gives you 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all the nitro crystals that we want. That means we should have all the capacitors that we need. And obviously that means I can upgrade my reactor one more time. But this was the last time that we had to do this manually. Next time it's going to be automatic using applied energy sticks. Also, I did manage to find some dry ice. Let's put that one in too. And how much do you generate? 244,000. Should I complain? I don't know. I was hoping for more. So I guess if we have 8 of them, that's 2 million RF. It's not that bad, I guess. Eventually. But in any case, I have made some ender cores, and let us get to ender cells. This is for transferring energy wirelessly and some ender gates. Oh, you need the conduit. So I guess there you go. We can have 8. If I make one more ender core, we can have 12. We can operate 12 machines. Moving on, power was the first part of the plan. The second part of the plan is applied energistics, and I think there is a meteor somewhere around here. That's not the one. There is another one? Yes. Over here. So we do need the sky stone, I believe. And I think in the recent version of AE2, you just need to find 1 meteor for all the inscribers. Yes, all 4 of them. I think the blocks are going to give us Certus quartz. Yes. And one of these should be flawless. This is flawed. This is flawless. We take that one. I have my cardboard box, and we just take it. You can use silk touch, but it's going to degrade. I'm hoping that the cardboard box keeps everything. Yeah, flawless. Perfect. Let's go find another one, because I think I saw one in the desert. Yes. Perfect. This one is big, and so much skystone. We need that actually, to make discs. That one is flawless. We take you. You know, it would be lovely if golems would work with them. What the hell happened here? All of them are budding amethysts. How? Do you do Certus? By any chance? Yeah, I thought so. Also, you, my dearest friend, you're on the wrong side of the fence. So this might come as a shock to you, but I have no idea where to go from this. And this thing is not growing. It's been such a long time that we have played with new applied energistics that I don't even know what to do. I don't even remember playing with the new applied energistics. I guess the first thing that we need is some growth accelerators. That means we need charged Certus quartz. That means we start with a charger. That also means we need to get some dust, and you get it from an inscriber. That was weird. Here's your power. You don't have any power. From the back. Oh, this is an inscriber. I wanted a charger. Do you have any idea why I can't hook it up to power? We have to set up channels. Here's an ender cell. It's gonna be on channel 1, and we need 1 capacitor. Because the ender cell on its own does not have any capacity, I just added 1 cell. Now we have 10 million. So yeah, now you also have power. Can we charge you? Yes. Very fast. I like the new particle effects. The recipe for flux has not been changed. Thankfully. So if the Certus quartz is not fully grown, what we're going to get is some dust, right? Yes. I do need the dust, and I'm also making the dust. So I have made 2 growth accelerators, and I think we need to have some sort of an energy acceptor, because I can't really hook it up to gates, and there's a lag spike. Yes. We got some quests, some cables, 1 energy acceptor like so, and 1 gate. Come on, that's a matter condenser. I wanted that one. Oops. Yes, take number 2. Here is an energy acceptor, and we give it an ender gate. Yeah, you do work. Grow. From the top, please. Yes, fully grown. Until we have any type of a system, I think we just have to harvest it manually. Right? There's no other way. Ladies and gentlemen, I have made some logic processors, because I did notice there is something called extended inscriber, and it will do 4 tasks at the same time. A bit expensive, but we should be able to manage it, hopefully. Oh, don't you worry, we were missing just Fluke's dust. That gives me 5 interfaces, and we need 4 storage buses. So there you go. Extended inscriber. How do you work? That's just the one. Oh, you have pages. So wait a minute, how would you even work with automation if I put a hopper on top and drop Certus? Will you do something? Ah, okay. Stack size to 64. Do it faster. It's a teeny tiny bit confusing, but yeah, it does work. Oh. It doesn't. You have to remove every single item. What if you have an extra hopper in the bottom? Okay, that works. It's been just a few minutes later, and with the extended inscriber, everything went super amazing. I did install some acceleration cards, and I made processors. I even added some acceleration cards over there, and I have also made some drives. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a controller, like so. Thank you. And just to make sure we don't mess it up, you guys go in there. We shall have some illuminated panels, ME terminal. That should be a quest. No? Okay. The crafting terminal? Maybe? No? A bit of covered cables and smart cables. Where is it? Here. Oh, and I forgot the most important part. Storage components. We ran out of quartz. Okay. I can always harvest more. It's not a problem. I have finished making some discs, and this is going to be a very temporary setup because this is not going to be our main base anyways. But we will have our controller, some drives, also a 1K, and up here we have a terminal. Can we make you longer? Well, if I make my GUI smaller, yeah, but I'm not sure if this is good for you. It's fine, I can suffer. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have digital storage. And I guess we can also make it look a bit fancy. I will have 2 more terminals. And this is going to be hooked up to our main base using a quantum ring. You know, it's gonna look something like this. We don't have any processing power or pattern providers, but this should work fine. I am going to keep the old storage system for magical stuff and also for making spells, so I'm just gonna empty the repositories. Okay, so I thought this is the 4th episode, maybe we should have our 4th building. If we manage to have 1 building every episode, then after a while, at least we will have an impression on the map. It looks very camouflaged. What's wrong with this map? Ah yes, a journey map. This is much better. Anyways, this is going to be our train station. It's not complete and it doesn't have any details. We are going to have the platforms over here, so there is going to be an extension to this side, which is the east. And if we continue this side, this is going to be the site of our magic area, and that way is going to be our applied energy sticks base. You know, technologies. I can actually show you the spot that I have found, which I really love. It's this hole. And yes, we are going to have our base inside the hole. If you are having a hard time picturing a base within a hole, just try to think of James Bond. He only lived twice. But I do admit, the other one was a volcano. This is just a hole. But just to clarify, next episode we're not going to move there. This is going to be our main base for the foreseeable future, maybe 3 or 4 episodes. I just wanted applied energy sticks and some power so that I can get into ore processing. Maybe in this hole. You know, we can convert it into a mine shaft and pretend that we're mining ores. Anywho, you guys just started seeing episode 1, and yes, I'm a bit ahead in the videos. I had to make sure that the mod pack is working. But I just wanted to mention that I have seen your comments, and yes, I got a lot of requests for graves, which is weird. I was not expecting that many people to be eager to have a grave, but as you guys probably know, there is always a limitation based on the amount of essence of undeath that we have. So I'm sorry, for today we're going to have 6 graves. I am going to set up the graveyard on that mountain, but for the moment let's just have the graves. I actually need to have the souls next episode. I have got some plates, so we have the Great Zerby, we have Fallen Cupid, we do have Aditya, of course, Broth, and I just realized I don't know how to pronounce that name. And finally, Astral Panda. She didn't ask for a grave, but she complimented my French. And apparently that is how we are going to thank people now. Oh, actually, I can also do some prayer. You can do it once every 3 hours. Evasion. Okay, yay, we have an extra soul. Also, unfortunately, I'm aligning towards life. That's not really good. We should fix that. Also, Lord Fonda wanted to be a bookworm, and we even have Linda. You can't see their names, that's the problem. Of course, the final person for today is going to be Pies. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.